Thank you. And then I can send it out. When I send it out, by the time everybody gets on it, who would have just started? Yes.
So where do I see it come up?
Notification.
Oh, there we go.
Facebook.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yes.
Alright.
Right.
Hold on. Click on it.
Yeah, I'm already there.
Right. You see where it's got where you can right, you see where right you see here where it says share. Ready? Oh, are you already
I'm already doing it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Last time they keep there we go. They've blocked my action already.
What's that?
Facebook keeps on blocking my action when I share it to my groups.
Try use my phone to share. Hey, use my phone.
They only allow you to share it to what, 2 groups? Go on your notification. You see what I mean when I said by the time you've done it, it's time to come up.
Oh, one thing I wanted to say to you is that you turn that up to a point where it doesn't feedback, so that other mics over there can pick it up. You know that the speaker on the turn it up so that it can
Turn it up.
so when you're talking, you won't have a feed. Yeah, this is
No.
That's not it.
No. You have to go onto the notification. Go to your notification. You've been temporarily blocked from performing this action. Into the where's the Omega live?
I don't know.
That's why you can't get it. Right, we have come forward again. Do you know what I want you to do, my sweet redhead?
Tell me.
Yeah. The audio. Can you play it?
Can I play the audio? Oh yeah, sure can.
Yeah, please.
What? Bring my phone over to you?
No.
Okay, I can just do it direct from here.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a link here. For my assistant.
Yes, your
Thank
sweet
you.
assistant.
My sweet assistant.
Yes, if he could,
That's wonderful.
please
There we go.
take it over.
He's very good.
We're live on Omega, we're live on the Facebook. Lady M in Sweet Conversation. You turn up your volume?
My volume is
Up, okay.
Yeah.
Right, with my sweet Red Ed Key. And this is what we're all about.
Redhead Key, in co-creation with Mothership Entertainment, present to you Day of the Goddess 2018. Follow your bliss. This all-inclusive women-only celebration day will take place Sunday, the 18th of March, from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Unity Centre, 103 Church Road, London, NW10 9EG. This goddess space will be hosted by shamanic celebrant Amashade and the innovator Redhead Key, with workshops by Yvonne Douglas, spiritual healer and transformer, and Makeda Amazing, self-mastery coach. Our inspirational speaker, the international sister Dr. Sandra Richards, with performances from spoken word artist Sharita, live art by Marissa Hilton, and a drama piece from Paula Harris German. All this plus guest talks and presentations. Inclusive in your ticket price is a choice of 5 lunch menus of chicken, fish, vegetarian, vegan or raw. We also have our our indoor market selling a range of products. Tickets are priced at £25, early bird tickets are £20 and can be purchased online at www.dayofthegoddess.co.uk or in store at Unk Wellbeing, 10 Adelaide Road, Shepherd's Bush, M. Pansy, 102 Brixton Hill. Why not get online and join our mailing list for special ticket offers? Day of the Goddess 2018 is a free raffle, refreshments, sweet food for the body, nourishment for the mind and soul, all-inclusive event like no other. This is strictly a no males, no children, ticket-only event. For more info, contact Cheryl from 07984 979 413 or Anna Charlotte on 0446 085 672 or just visit www.dayofthegoddess.co.uk. Day of the Goddess 2018 is time to give stress a miss, embrace your goddessness and follow your bliss.
Right, and there you had it.
That's right.
Right, just before the news and the views, we had Yvonne Douglas,
Yes, we did.
which is the
Yvonne J. Douglas.
Sorry, Yvonne J. Douglas, who is a spiritual healer and transformer,
Yes.
and she was just giving us a little rundown of what she does, how the healing process goes. And you know, there is a lot of us women that we hold a lot of things in and we don't let it out. And I'm just fortunate to have been to quite a few of these Day of the Goddess events. And what I love and what I do really truly love about it is, I'm not going to say it's all conscious sisters, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that the empresses that are there, they're free-spirited empresses. And because there's so much free spirit going on in the venue, 'cause I'm not going to say a room because there's more than one room, it allows you not to hold in things and to let a lot of things go. So when you do, that's is why I said, when you do leave there, you leave there with a different mindset. Your mindset is completely different. You feel like 20 tons have come off your shoulder and you've just let everything go. And it is a beautiful, beautiful experience. So come and tell us a bit more, Red Dead, about all right. See you later, OG. Yes, expose you. It should have bring him, even though there's no, it's a man-free and child-free event.
Yes.
Yeah, in fact, we need a day of a god.
We do need a day of the
really
God.
need a
And
day
I
of the
always
God.
say, time and time again,
Yes,
you know,
we need a,
step to me.
yes, we need one
God
of the brothers.
step to me and say, I want to do Day of the God.
Yes.
I have the template. You know, I actually was approached on Saturday about it. So I think it possibly is going to be happening
in the
via Manhood Academy. Yes. Because I was approached and I said, look, are you serious? I've got the template because it's needed. I can't do it because I'm not a God.
That's right.
I can't do it.
That's
It's
right.
it's for, you know, for the man to step up and say, yes, it's time and we need this.
Yeah, and you know, actually, see, Manhood Academy, they're the perfect
Yes. Yeah.
gods to do it.
That's right.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna talk like I'm a novice, like I don't know anything about the Day of the Goddess. Yeah. First, the host. Who are the hosts?
Well, the host for the evening, or the day I should say, is Anashade Shetniki, who's also, you know, organises the event with myself. We host together, myself, Redip Key. So we co-host the event, the day, as well as put on the day. So
right.
Yes.
And I know you perform as well. What do you do, my darling? Like I said, I know what you do, but
Well, me personally.
Yes, you personally.
Me personally.
And what you when I say that, I'm saying for the day.
What do I personally do for the day?
Yeah.
Okay, so personally I host for the day.
No, but you don't. Not only host.
Well, what else do I do?
What are you performing?
No, you see, you're getting it wrong. You see,
No.
look, if you look on the flyer,
No.
you don't see my name as a
Yes,
performer.
yes.
But true say, I
Yes,
perform.
yes.
I get this little thing called pressure.
That's
or
right.
it's love and I get love and
That's right.
encouragement from my sisters
That's
that
right.
say, look,
Yes, you have
we
to
ain't
do something
leaving here
until you do
until
something.
you do a
That's
little
right,
something,
because we know you can do something.
because we know you can do
Right.
something. Right. So it's not what I do on the day, it's the love and you know. Because you know something, this Day of the Goddess is my service to the community once a year. This is how I serve my community.
Yes.
The day is I facilitate the day. I conjure it for the experience, and it's not about me. It's about everybody else and what they bring to the table, and bringing a platform. I bring a platform for them to do that. You know, to link with each other, communicate with each other. Because once those bonds and ties are made, they never break. They never break. Ever. If from you met someone the first day of the Goddess, I want to give, you know, maximum love and respect going out to Janet, also to Sister Yamaya, who listened to your show many moons ago. In fact, was I on Amiga then? I'm sure I did, for my first one in 2006, and she came all the way over to East London to the event. She's one of the, and she has been every single year since. And these bonds don't break.
No,
you know? So this is what the day is about. It's not about, I don't say, I come and perform, I put on the show so I can stand and get front stage.
No,
everybody. So it's only at the very end, when we're all finished, and I'm trying to just slowly look. We got to keep it moving, you know, and pack away things. And you see the man them is waiting outside to help come and put the stuff away. When we're at that point, it's when I get the love and encouragement.
That's right.
Always my sister, Dr. Sandra Richards, who's like, Reds, do you think we can get a little something from you? I mean, I'm like, but I don't have no music. And then everyone looks at me like, is it now? The drummers are just like, you don't have no music now?
Is it drum?
And then it happens. So then, answer to your question.
And Amashade, she does a little something as well.
She's amazing. Amashade is a shamanic celebrant, you know.
And what's one of them for those who don't know?
Well, I like to say she can marry you.
Yes.
She can, you know, bless or name your child, and she can put you in the ground. You know, that's what a celebrant does. You know, shamanic, because she takes the, you know, our spiritual principles, you know, takes occult into consideration and deals, you know, with that and that side of things, brings them together, and that's what she does. So every year she opens with libation, as we are supposed to, you know, call on our ancestors to be present with us for that day, even though we also have a guest come in as well to deal with libation. And Sade facilitates the libation for the day as well as co-host.
Right, and like we said, there's no males on the day. They help out.
Of course.
Yeah.
We love our brothers.
Yes, we can't do without them.
We love our brothers. And what the day is about is a woman fully stepping into her womanness, her goddessness, embracing her god essence, you know, and reclaiming that, you know, female, that feminine title. That is us. This is what we do. Let's play our role in what we do. Therefore, if we're playing our role, we must allow man to play his role, his godly role, and let him do what he does to his fullest potential. So even though we don't have men come into the event, on the setup of the event, men come and they help set that hall up. They support us as man is supposed to. They support us, set up that hall, break down that hall after, carry a table, you know, carry the chairs, because like I keep saying, once I am in my full goddess regalia, I am not picking up tables. It's not my role.
No,
it's not my role to do so.
No.
You know? And those that can't be there physically on the day to do that, they sponsor us. They buy tickets for their queens, their empresses. They donate money, like, you know what, I don't have anyone to buy a ticket for, but here you go. So when you see online that we have sent out a message saying we have had donations, so we pay it forward. If they've donated £20, then we put the next 4 tickets out at £5 discount, so everybody can get a little taste of something. That's it. Is exactly what we do, and we just keep, you know, we keep it going. The cycle of the giving and receiving, because you can't have one without the other. Everything must be in balance.
Which is so true.
Yes.
Right now, just give us a little breakdown of who is on the bill, and just a little snippet of what they do.
Okay.
Right, so that the sisters, and before you do that, the age group, because I've brought my young lady with me before. Yeah, I think twice actually. and she loved every minute of it.
Yes.
Yeah, and it woke her up to a lot of things.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I would say 13.
Okay.
The youngest we go is 13, because a young girl is stepping into her womanhood. Then she's in periods, the PMS. That, you know, she's in that little grey area where you're not a woman, yet you're not a child. I
Yeah.
can't say that you're a complete and utter child when you're going through these things that make you a woman, you know, or, you know, contribute to making you a woman. So, yeah, 13 would be the youngest, I would say.
Okay, beautiful. And are there still tickets?
Yes, there are still tickets for this whole week in honor of Mother's Day, which is coming on Sunday. In honor, we always give a discount on tickets. So we have our single ticket, which is a Yummy Mummy ticket, or we have like a double ticket, which is a Mummy and Me ticket. You don't have to have physically pushed out a child in order to purchase these tickets. You are a woman. Woman is mother of creation. Therefore, you are to be celebrated. So you can purchase those tickets at a discount, no problem. And that is online at the moment. And it ends on the 11th of March.
Online where?
www.dayofthegoddess.co.uk.
And Day of the Goddess is one word?
That's right.
Okay. There are spaces between or no space?
No space.
No space.
Yes, website. Dayofthegoddess.co.uk.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. And it's the THE, the goddess, not DE, the
Yeah.
goddess.
What is the goddess? The reason spell it out. THE, the.
Yes.
You know, Day of the Goddess is GODDESS.
Right.
.co.uk.
Right, so you've got it there. And is it on Eventbrite as well?
No.
Oh.
Oh no, we don't fit. No, man.
Oh.
We're self-sufficient enough.
Hey, go girl.
You can only get Day of the Goddess tickets online from our website, from us.
Okay, and on the website, like I said, I have to play like I don't know anything.
Go ahead.
So when you go on the website, what else do you see on the website?
Fabulousness. You can see Day of the Goddess events from 2016 right to present day. You can click on there and see the images from there. You know, be like, oh, that was amazing. See a little bit about us. When we are preparing for an event. So when you go there and you click on 2018, you will get the big e-flyer. You can click on and see the hosts, the facilitators, the workshop facilitators, the inspirational speaker, the performers, our sponsors. You know, you can click each individual link and go and see more about who is actually involved in the day, their bios, their websites, how to contact them. So you can, all the information is there. Everything is there on the website, and obviously tickets. So when you go to our shop, we have a goddess shop. And when you go to the goddess shop, you can purchase your tickets, you can donate. Prior to this day, you could have purchased advertising or market stalls, because we have an indoor market there as well. And I would always advise, get on the mailing list. That's all you need to do to know about the next Day of the Goddess event, and when the market stalls and advertising are available, because they have been sold out from November.
That's for the stalls.
Yep.
Yeah.
They've been gone since November.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
I really can. Right, now back to what I said before.
Yes.
If we can get just a little insight of who is going to be there on the day, and just a little insight on what they do.
Okay, yes, I will. First of all, though, can I just say hello to my son? Can you just acknowledge my son
Yes,
here?
for real.
Every year,
Yes.
a Day the God has stand up and say, my son's always helping me, and he helps do this, and he helps do that, and he helps do this, and he's never going to be allowed to come to Day of the Goddess, obviously, because he's a young man and he really needs Day of the God. But I just want to acknowledge my son, you know, Kai.
Say hello. You are alive.
Is the mic working?
Yes.
Yes, you're live and you're alive.
Go on,
On Omega, so you have to go a bit closer to the mic, but not too close. A bit closer.
What should I shout out? Real Draw World. You can follow my Instagram and my Twitter at Real Draw World.
There you go. He's pushing himself. Real
That's
Draw,
right,
and that's
of
what
course.
you need to do. Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
Um,
Get a bit closer to the mic,
Go
babe.
closer.
Yeah, but not too close. Yeah.
Real Draw World is my company that I made based on drawing, which is pretty difficult because I have to post videos, and I was going to make a video for it today as well. But I have to come here first, and you can follow it on my drawings and my artwork. It's also the same on my YouTube channel, just minus the real, it's just Draw World, which I started in 2016 or 15.
Thank you, love.
And how old are you, sweet dog?
11.
You're 11. Right, so put it out to all these parents out there, because a lot of 11-year-olds are supposed to be in school, unless, like yourself, they're being homeschooled. Yeah? And I know that we do have quite a few homeschoolers that do actually listen to this, especially the Mothering Wednesday show. Right, so I want you to inspire the parents that are homeschooling and the parents that are having problems with their children in school. What's it like to be homeschooled? And like I said, for you to be having your own YouTube channel, your own Instagram and
Twitter,
and your Twitter
website,
and your website.
you get the website details, www.drawworld.co.uk.
What it's like to be homeschooled. Being homeschooled is fun because, I mean, it's school at home. So you can just go into the freezer and put something up for lunch instead of having to eat mush. Which is a lot more fun than normal school. Plus, you know your teacher better than you know the other teachers, which is also better. And you get to focus on subjects that they would not teach you in primary school.
Okay. And how does it feel being around mum and dad so often? Always being around them?
Not bad. It feels nice. Actually, just be with my parents.
Very fortunate, aren't you?
Yeah.
So what about having other children around?
Like these days, I don't actually like to hang out with other children because they're really annoying most of the time. No, it's mainly because they're.
It's mainly because you're not an average 11-year-old, and that's what it is.
They're very, like, what's the word?
Apart from Saturdays when you go where?
I go to WYLA, Westside Young Leaders Academy.
Yes.
But the main reason I find them very annoying sometimes, only sometimes, is because they act very immature, they do this and that, they get violent, and it's really annoying because I just want to, you know,
But they're acting their age. Because they're young children, they're allowed to be immature. It's okay. But you're not like that. So you find it a little bit offensive, but it's okay. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Bobs.
Is there anything else you wanted to say? Or is that it?
no,
That's it?
yeah.
Okay, you want to just quickly give a little spin on your thing again? To
Um,
promote yourself again?
At Real Draw World, all together on Instagram and Twitter, and just Draw World on YouTube. You'll see my latest video might be uploaded by Friday.
Okay, I'm going to have a listen to that.
Oh, and you can check out my dad's channel.
No, you're not. It's a big up your dad. So hi, Dad, or something nice.
Yes, and actually, I have a video of you and your father, and I thought, ooh, I've played it already on one of my Monday shows, but I need to play it again, yeah, and I have just getting a call from Gambia, which is an important call.
Oh, well, excuse
Right,
me. Well,
so
let me roll on with
Yes.
my rundown of what's happening at Day of the Goddess. My Lady M takes important phone calls from the Gambia. To it, I wish I was going to, because it's a wonderful place. If you haven't been, you should go. Right, so Day of the Goddess, Sunday the 18th of March 2018, as I said before, is hosted by myself, Redhead Key, and Amishade Shepnaki. Our workshops are by Yvonne J. Douglas, spiritual healer and transformer. You've heard from her earlier. And Nikita Amenti, self-mastery coach, and you have the pleasure of listening to her right here on Amiga FM every Tuesday, 10 to 12. We also have our inspirational talk by the one and only Sister Dr. Sandra Richards. She flies in every single year from Barbados. I mean, she's originally from here, but she's stationed there for work. And she flies in every year to come and participate on this wonderful day. Her talks are always pretty amazing. If you have been, you know. She kind of tells our story. I see her as, I don't want to say like a UK version of a Iyanla Vanzant, but maybe something, yeah, a bit like that. I love and respect Iyanla Vanzant, and I find that her talks and her reference points, she speaks about, you know, sweet potato pie and Thanksgiving a lot in her work. Her reference points are very suited to the African American audience. I'm like, I hear you, but you need to talk more rice and peas to me and more, you know, sorrel. I kind of get what you're saying then, you know, because obviously I'm born and raised here. So, yes, Sister Dr. Sandra Richards, she speaks our story very, very well. She really knows. And then we have performing Shalita. She's a spoken word artist. Can't wait to see her perform. She has been Today the Goddess year in, year out. This is what's fabulous. I love seeing goddesses go from sitting in the audience, and I wouldn't just say audience because it's all included. We're all doing something. We don't have separate rooms where it's like you go off and do that workshop. No. The entire hall does that workshop. Yes. The entire hall. So we are all included in that space. So she has gone from there to she will be standing up with that microphone on that Sunday. And then we have Marissa Hilton. I don't know if you was there the year where Marissa done the journey talk. And she has a condition where when she was developing in the womb, I made lacerations on her fingers as they were developing. So on one of her hands, it's her digits are not fully developed. And I was totally inspired by her, not just because of that story, you know, because there are loads of people out in the world that have disabilities, but it's what she's actually doing with herself. She had a whole hair and skin range products. She does art, she makes jewelry, she makes clothes, she does everything. Nothing has stopped her, and she's just a force to be reckoned with. She's also had her time, her moments when she's sitting in her valley, or, you know, when she's gone through her personal traumas, as like Yvonne J. Douglas was saying, when the soul needs healing. She has been through that, and I just look at the journey of where she was and how in all her pictures she would actually hide her hand in her photos. Remember her, Marissa Hilton? She would hide her hand in her photos, and I noticed that. And then one day on Instagram she said, right, you know, forget this, here everybody, this is my hand, this is a story, I do whatever. She just came out of herself. And I just watched her, and I said, I would really love you to do a journey talk, you know, Day of the Goddess. And she did, and she came and she did it. There was tears. People were feeling because they may have been through similar experiences, you know. So it was just quite moving, amazing. It's everything, and it's everything it's supposed to be. I need to listen to your story because there's a lot of me in your story and a lot of you in my story. Right. So yeah, and she is with us this year.
Oh wow. And
she is going to be doing live art.
Wow.
She's done some amazing things. She's done the colouring books.
Yes.
Do you know? Yes,
the
art.
The Afrocentric.
The Afrocentric colouring books, right?
Yes.
And
a lot of people don't even know about these things.
Right?
Yeah.
She don't just say the thing, she does the thing, made them, created them, printed them, you know what I mean, shipped them. They sell around the world, you know?
Yeah.
They sell around the world. They are in places around the world, you know, people are buying them, so that's amazing. So yes, she'll be doing live art on the day. And then Paulette Harris German, what can I say? Her play, she ran a play a couple of months ago, honouring mothers everywhere. Her play is called A Fashion in a Dream, and it's about her mother's journey. And the play is amazing. It sits so perfectly within the theme of Day of the Goddess this year, which is follow your bliss, you know. And it's an amazing play, and although we can't get the entire play on the day, I wish we could, we're going to get an extract out of there. So that's going to be wonderful. I can't wait for that to happen. So yes, that is the lineup rundown of Day of the Goddess, as well as some speakers. You know, we have Claudine Thornhill. She is a natural health coach, fabulous. We have Leah Salmon from Naturally You Day. Yes, as a speaker. We also have Winston Duncan, who she's amazing. I've had her journey talk as well. I originally know her from performing spoken word, and then she's gone through her journey, and she wrote this amazing book. And then everybody was on this book, and she's gone from this now helping other people realize their book publishing dreams. Yeah. So you want to write a book, you could speak to her. She's got the package there, proofread, whatever. This is how we're going to do it. Help taking you from my idea and my vision to paper to, did I actually have a book in my hand? So she'll be speaking. And also Rashida Malcolm, who as well, ex-Omega FM presenter, who has written a book.
Yes, and the book's doing very well to what?
Very, very well.
Yes.
Swimming with the Fishes.
Yes.
And that is following your bliss. You know, everybody who'll be touching the stage, the Day of the Goddess, is living proof of following your bliss.
Yeah.
This year, we're not having Abele this year. Abele has been foundation and core. She's a foundation member of Day of the Goddess team and has facilitated a workshop every single year, apart from this year. And I can't say, oh, Abele, why are you not coming? I'm upset. I can't say anything. Abele is now currently living in Portugal, following her bliss. Can't say anything. I said, Abele, more powers to you. Please, can I mention that on the day? That you know what, you needed to do what you needed to do, so you did it, and you're doing it. It's going to be very hard for me to turn around and say I'm hosting a day entitled Follow Your Bliss, and I ain't doing that.
That's
I need to practice what I preach.
Yeah.
So yes, you know. That's what we're doing.
One thing that I love about the Day of the Goddess, you know, like you were saying, that it's the people, the sisters, it's not people, the sisters, they're not just stood there. Oh, they're not just stood there. They're not just stood there talking and the congregation is just listening. No, it's not like that. And if, like, my daughter was actually listening to the radio right now, she would have known not to FaceTime me, to show me my grandson. While we are live on the Facebook. Whoopsie. He said, yes, and son. Oh, yeah, he's talking. Yes. No, but you can't come today the goddess, darling, because you're a god. You're not a goddess. Right. Yeah, so you can't make it, babes. Yeah, but you can go on the website, okay? Alright? He said, alright, in cool. Alright. Yeah, he's not even 3 months yet and he's talking and teething already.
Your grandma.
Yes.
Congratulations, grandma. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels beautiful.
Wonderful.
It is lovely. It is lovely. It is. Not many people make it to the age where they have grandchildren and get to see their grandchildren. So when you do make it to an age where your child, whether it be your boy child or your girl child, does have a child, just embrace it. I always say, if your daughter comes in and she says, oh, I'm pregnant, don't throw her out the house. Yeah, because a lot of our people do that. Oh, yeah, I've been shamed and disgraced by the family. No. There's a reason for everything. Everything is done and there's a reason for it. And actually, the Day of the Goddess, helped me to understand that a bit more, because a lot of what the sisters, when they're talking, there's a lot of things that they're saying that you can relate, that you actually relate into, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I thought it was just me.
That's what the day is for, because it's not just you. We all, you know what
Right,
I mean? We all trod in the path, you
Right,
know.
and I remember one of the time, I wonder if it was a sister with the hands, because there was a sister there, and I remember she was talking, and while she was talking, the tears started coming down her face, and I'm listening, and my daughter's listening, and we're looking at each other, and tears are running down our eyes. When we look to the sisters them at the side of it, tears are running down their eyes, and then it's like you saw tears running down practically everybody's eyes that were in the place.
And it's okay,
Yeah,
because we
no
hide
one,
these things.
right? No one's watching. No one.
That's right.
All the and the thing about the air, the atmosphere, it was so calm, cool, and collective. There was no hostility, no anything. And it's funny because there was a sister there that I had a little difference with, and she saw me, and I saw her, and I smiled, and she went, oh, she smiled at, and she said, oh, she smiled at me, and I smiled, yeah, and then near to the end, she came over to me, and she apologized for everything that she had done. I said, it's okay. She went, are you sure? So I said, yeah, it's okay. I said, no problem. She said, are you sure? I said, no problem. She says, but I really messed up your life. I said, it's okay. She said, no, but I really messed. I said, it's okay. I said, what don't you understand when I say it's okay? And she says, you know, lady, and that's the only thing, that's one thing I'll never understand with you. That there's things that go on where, it's because she said, if it was me, I'd want to tear your head off. I says, well, give thanks that I'm not you.
That's right.
And you see, now that you're here, from I see you here, then I know that there's a lot in your life that you've changed.
Yeah.
Or else you would not be here, doing what you're doing here. And she went, wow.
That's shame.
Wow. I said, well, you know, there you go. Yeah. And so, like I said, the collective of women, and it's for women to understand each other,
Yeah.
to learn to love each other and grow together
Love
with
self.
each other. Yes, and yourself.
I know that that's actually, you
Yes.
know, oh, she's
That's
just
a mirror.
like me. It's
Yeah,
a mirror. That's right.
Yeah, you're my mirror.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've got Sandra Rich. Do you know what? I can find it on the phone, you know, and play it.
Yeah,
The
go on.
I See Myself.
Yes,
Let
find
me
it.
let me find it, because
Right,
it's
and
just
while you're looking for it, I can tell everyone that the Day of the Goddess, yeah, will be taking place on, it's Saturday the 18th, isn't it?
Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, it's always on a Sunday, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sorry, Sunday the 18th from 12 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna say from 10 p.m.
Why are
Right?
you saying 10?
Because
It's 12.
no, you know why? Because when you say 12, they come for 2.
But you see, you know something? I'm going to say something here. Yeah. There have been times when we get to our start time.
Yeah.
1 o'clock is our start
Start
time.
time.
And we've said, let's not start yet because we're still waiting for everybody to come.
Yeah.
And we said, no, we need to honour and respect those that turned up
Yes.
at the time they were supposed to turn up.
Yes.
And we continue, we go on,
Yes.
you know? Because next year, those will come earlier,
Early,
they'll come at the time
yes.
they're supposed to.
Yes.
So this is the time, you be on time with yourself.
Self. Yeah. Which is
12 o'clock is when the door opens.
opens.
So come at 12.
Mm.
We begin our day, you know, our drum call at 1 o'clock.
And then because you do, it's nice to get there for the beginning, because then you capture the whole essence
That's right.
of the whole day.
That's
and
right.
It's from midday until 7 p.m.
That's right.
Yeah, and the location is the Unity Centre. That's 103 Church Road, London, NW10 for E for egg and G for goddess.
9 EG, isn't it? Not?
Yeah, 9 EG.
Yeah.
E
There we
for
go.
egg and G, for goddess.
There you
Yeah. The tickets are £25 in advance and it's ticket only, so you
It's
cannot pay on the
You
door.
can't pay on the door. It's ticket only because we provide
Yes.
you food on the day, and we need to know what you're eating in advance, so that it's signed and sealed. You don't have to bring money to buy food. You'll be fed because you would have bought it in your ticket.
Yeah.
And whether you eat chicken, fish, vegetarian, vegan, or raw,
Yes.
we cater. We have
Yes.
5 menus.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
a choice of 5 menus,
Mhm.
and this is why.
And the food actually is very nice. It really is. I don't know if it's because it's been prepared with
So
nothing
much
but
love.
pure love. Yes, pure love. Yeah, because you know when something being prepared with love, that's how it goes. Right, you've got
Right,
it.
ready? Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pressing play right now.
Hello, Mika. Good afternoon. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Who am I speaking to? FOI. Ah, the young man. Ah, okay. Okay, beautiful. Yes. Oh, that is beautiful. Have you finished? Okay, do you want to speak live? Oh, it would have been beautiful for you to go live. I'm putting you live. That's beautiful.
It's so naughty.
I can't help it because, no, you know the reason why? Yeah, because I won't remember everything that you've said to me. Yeah, my sister. Right? Yeah, right. Could you just once again, what you said about the young man, could you just repeat that?
Oh, yes. Congratulations to a young 11-year-old.
Yes.
He's a true inspirational
Thank you.
into the community and for everyone because not many 11-year-olds can do this.
Right.
So congratulations to him again.
Oh, thank you so much.
Pray God continue his great work and I hope it's been a great success.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ah, you see, did you hear that? He said thank you.
You got it alright.
I can't help it. I told you, I'm so naughty, but I can't help it. I said, but you see, when people say things, it's nice to put so that everybody can hear, the young man can hear. And then instead of me just saying it, I'll say that somebody called and said, right? If the person says it themselves, don't be, nobody knows it's you.
Congratulations to you, the young man is 11 and congratulations to you all as well.
Thank
Thank you.
And like you,
Next time, we'll contact you next time.
yes, and for the young, you said the young 6-year-old that does art.
And she drew, she paints and she sees it and she was drawing and painting previously, but suddenly one day she just wanted to just paint and she was doing actual painting of family members.
Wow,
Beautiful.
beautiful.
And also objects around the home.
That is beautiful, and I just pray that she continues and the family around her supports her in what she's doing.
Oh, can they contact you, please?
Yeah, no problem. When we come, if you call when the news come in, then I can give you my personal number.
Oh, you have got your numbers at the moment, please.
I will give you, if you call back the studio, if you call, you see when the 1 o'clock news comes on in 5 minutes.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you. I'll keep up the great work.
And thank you. And you keep listening and tell all of your people to listen. And I hope you'll be one of the sisters that are getting a ticket for the Day of the Goddess.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
And keep up the great work again. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you again. Alright, you take care now.
Thank you.
Alright, bye.
Have a blessed day.
And you as well. Bye bye. Oh, give thanks to that sister there. And I'm not going to say her name because she doesn't want to go live. I say, but thank you very much for those encouraging words. Yeah, beautiful. Right, so that was Sister Sandra.
Yes, with her, with a little bit of her speech, I see myself as she made the women stand up and say, look, I look at you in all your whatever your flavour is, but I see myself, I see myself in this room how many times over, and it's just a wonderful reflection.
Yes, that's right. Is it because she had all of us standing.
That's right.
And saying it, and while you're saying it, you're actually feeling it, and you feel like, not like something you're possessed or anything, but it's like I said, you feel enlightened and able to say certain things that you wouldn't really say ordinarily, because
your truth.
Yes, it just comes out. That's why I said, like I said, with the sister that me and her had a little, because I don't have differences with nobody. Yeah, I leave everyone to the ancestors. Yeah, anything that happens, I say, boy, if it wasn't supposed to happen, it wouldn't have happened.
That's right.
And before my mom died, she used to always say, every disappointment's for a good. And it wasn't until the actual day that she passed that I understood what she was talking about. I was in a situation, and the day before, if what had happened, if she had passed the day before, I wouldn't have been the way how I was the day that she died. Because certain things were supposed to have happened the day before, and it didn't. It happened on the day that she passed, and when I got the information, the transformation that was happening on that day, that's what kept me together, and that's what's kept me together for 20 years, knowing that she's not here no more. And it wasn't until that I understood when she said, every disappointment is for a good. And like I said, until it happens, you don't understand it.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's the same thing that how I see the Day of the Goddess. Every disappointment is for a good. Is it because you're there with your disappointed self and you're going, but when you do get there, it's just enriched with such, I don't even know the words to use. We've got a minute left before the new. Hey, do you know my phone's been so busy?
I know.
I'll have to call her back.
Is this a minute left before? But I've got to step out the door myself.
Right.
It's
so
3 minutes to 1.
Yes. Let me call you back. Just once again, website.
Right.
Yes.
So Day of the Goddess, 18th of March, Sunday 2018 at the Unity Centre. This is an all-inclusive ticket only, no men, no children event. Please get your tickets online at www.dayofthegoddess.co.uk. All special ticket offers are done online. However, if you want to get your ticket from a shop, you can do so from the Unk Wellbeing Centre in Shepherd's Bush or Pempamsey in Brixton. Them tickets are not on special offer, and they will be at £25. After the 11th of March, the online tickets will also resume back to £25 unless we get a donation in where we pay it forward as always. So yes, please get online, get your tickets, get to Day of the Goddess. It's an amazing event. My own phone's ringing in my ear. It's been so good, but it's just now ringing in my ear, and I'm just going to cut that call.
Media Radio, 104.1 FM.
Just in time.
Just in time. Used to stop the broadcast.
Oh.
Which mouse is it?
At
I don't know.
Police investigating the mysterious illness of a former Russian double agent
No,
say they are
that's
keen to
not
speak to
right.
anyone who was in Salisbury on Sunday afternoon.
There's not
Sergei
a
Skripal and
mouse
his
for
daughter
that.
remain critically ill after
Yeah,
they
he
were
does
found
it on his phone.
unconscious on a
He
park
can't.
bench in the city. Home Secretary Amber Rudd has chaired a meeting of the government's Emergency Response Committee.
We do know more about the substance, and the police will be making a further statement this afternoon in order to share some of that. We must let the police carry on their work. They will share what they can this afternoon, but I'm sure there will be more updates as the investigation continues.
Ireland's Supreme Court has ruled an
You can
unborn
turn
child
off
does
the
not have
Facebook
constitutional
now.
rights beyond the right to life.
Alright,
The
thank
landmark
you.
ruling has cleared the way for an abortion referendum planned for the end of May. Abortion is currently illegal in the country, except if
Wonderful.
exceptional
Right, 1 o'clock.
Our
This is
reporter,
live
Darren
to
Hackett, says the Irish
Dalston.
Cabinet will
Is it?
meet tomorrow.
We think the question will simply, do you want to see the 8th Amendment of the Constitution repealed and allow for the Irish Parliament to legislate all of abortion? And we're expecting the referendum to be held, we think, towards the end of May, potentially early June.
The courts heard a bomb placed on an underground train in London last year, only partially exploded. An 18-year-old denies a temporary